Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. My name is Ingrid, and I will be doing your reading for the month of February 2024. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, hi, Sags, and how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful year so far. January's already gone. It's amazing how fast things are flying, and we're already into Aquarius season. So here we go. Let's see. What do the angel oracles want Sagittarius to know as we begin this reading, and to give you a sense of what is the overall energy of what's going on for you in February. Surrender. Well, Sagittarius, it sounds like in this month coming up, you will be asked to surrender something. This is connected to the card, the Hangman in the tarot, and it's saying perhaps when we surrender to our angel guides, our higher power, God, whoever you look to as your higher source within you, is saying surrender. And this might mean something to you because I'm asking all of you out there, Sagittarius, to use your own intuition, and that often leads to an insight, a aha moment, like, yeah, I understand what I need to surrender to, or what I need to surrender. So let those messages come through as I do this reading, and I hope this resonates for all of my Sagittariuses out there. So here we go. We're going to start with the Celtic cross, and spirit guides, higher powers that surround us and guide us, nurture us, direct us. Please give us information today that is accurate, clear, and that is important to receive at this time, and to take away, Sagittarius, whatever is meaningful and leave the rest behind. So the most important aspect that's happening here is you as we come into this. So this is the situation that you're asking about as you come into this reading for February. The card is the Devil. Well, the Devil is saying that you're coming to a time, Sagittarius, where something needs to be surrendered. Perhaps something that you're involved in that is an obsession, or keeping you entrapped in a relationship, or that you're too worried about just everything about the material world, and that you're forgetting that there is this higher power that guides us, and that is connected deeply to your insights that lead to you taking action. And this is saying the situation that you're inquiring about today, Sagittarius, is something to do with something toxic that you need to let go of. So let's just see, what is this energy? Too much focus on just the material concerns, being in an entrapped situation, doing something that you know is not right for you or good for you, that could lead to an addiction in many different areas of life. So let's go on and see, well, what is the obstacle to this question unfolding in a proper way, or a beneficial way for you in February? Well, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is related to something from the past, childhood, nostalgia, perhaps some of this force with the Devil. These entrapments have been going on with you since childhood, or there was something that happened to you in childhood that was traumatizing and caused perhaps self-esteem issues, or being in codependent relationships, or codependent with a substance. Well, let's get more clarity. Or it could say that something from the past is coming up again for you right now in February. And it's connected to something related to being entrapped in the world in terms of money or just things that are of the world, and have forgotten that there's a spiritual essence behind you. And the Six of Cups is perhaps bringing you back to a past sense of love or family or a connection to someone special. So let's see, at the foundation, or what you are bringing to this question is the Fool. Well, the Fool is saying, Sagittarius, you're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to surrender and let go of toxic situations or relationships. Perhaps it were linking you to obstacles from your past and from childhood or childhood programming that has caught you up in terms of these devilish energies that are surrounding you in February. But at the foundation, what you're bringing is this sense of innocence, this sense of, wow, I'm going to take a chance on something new, leaping out into the unknown, a fresh, new, spontaneous, maybe it looks like it came out of nowhere, change or new beginning. And at the crown, or what is possibly coming in that you are not seeing yet, or that could be a possible outcome of this question, is celebration, happiness with friends and family, having something really special to announce to others. Perhaps something, you purchase a new home or have a new job, or just are happy to be with other people, friends from perhaps the past coming back, and you're ready to take this spontaneous leap into the something new with new people and to celebrate that. Because what is coming for you to be aware of that perhaps is passing in this situation, or something that is not going to be quite as important or is fading into the past, is the Two of Pentacles. Well, what is going to be less difficult is in the past, that you were bringing from the past, or you're letting go. Maybe you're surrendering this to the past, is this sense of having to balance and juggle two different things, perhaps work and family life, or that you feel like you have a certain amount of financial balance and security, and you're taking it, that's what was in the past, and you're taking it, that balance, that material support underneath you to move forward, and you're going into the present as the King of Swords. Making good decisions, using your intellect and intelligence and your higher vision to cut through what is not really truthful about a situation. And that could be also related to the devil, is that you're cutting through something, seeing it from a higher position, using your intelligence, your innate insight into what is right and wrong about a situation. And that is where you're going, Sagittarius, in the future. And that's calling you now, because you are how you see yourself in this situation, who you are to yourself as you look at this question. This is you, is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune shows that in life, you could be on the top or the bottom, but the wheel is always turning. And this is showing me, Sagittarius, that since this is in the position of how you see the situation, as you see that your fate is turning, fortune is coming towards you. There's something to be very excited about. You're moving forward with something big, a whole new world, and you're becoming lucky with this. And this is excellent. And you're taking this leap of faith at the foundation. You're using your ability just to jump into the unknown with this, and the wheels are turning in divine favor for you. And your environment is the Knight of Cups. Someone, your knight in shining armor is coming. There's someone, Sagittarius, it's February. It's the month of romance and love. Someone is coming in to bring this cup of love, to bring this overflowing abundance of the heart, passion, joy, fulfillment, these deep feelings, bringing intuition to you about a situation. And that's what's happening in your environment. And what is a hope or fear or challenge to this is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords are untactful speaking of truth or sharing things that are hurtful, cruel words, fighting, conflict, not having a mental agreement on something. So that is a challenge. Is there somewhere, Sagittarius, where you're feeling like there have been some discussions that were not that pleasant to deal with, were quite painful, quite victimizing, or that maybe you were the victimizer? But that's saying for you to look at this right now as we go into February as a challenge, as what you fear is at the deepest foundation. And then you've got the devil, and the devil often brings up our deepest, darkest fears, and our fear of being entrapped, our fear of just being in bondage to something, fear of the unknown itself, fear of our own dark natures. And this 5 is saying that's a challenge right now for my Sagittarius. But you've got a lot of power with the wheel turning in your favor, and someone's bringing in your environment. There's love, there's this intuition, there's joy, the love of something new. And the advice is the 5 of Wands. Well, the 5 of Wands is another, similar to the 5 of Swords. It's a card of conflict. It's a card of fighting, of kind of jockeying for position, of sporting out, playing sports and wanting to win. It's that kind of energy. And it could be there's some competition that you're having to go head-ons with, or there's something that you have to fight for. But that's what is the advice, is if there is something that has been a hope and a fear of this mental conflict with others, fighting, fighting to win at all cost, it's saying that the advice is to, okay, you're still fighting, but to use your energies together and maybe come to a more creative solution, Sagittarius. Based on the energy, you can learn to work together. So that is a very powerful reading for you in February, and let's get a little clarification as we'll just run quickly through tarot cards. Why does my Sagittarius have the devil here? Why is the devil here for my Sagittarius? As you, or how you perceive this situation, or that the question itself has some kind of demonic overtones, some kind of sense of toxicity, of being trapped in just material form without remembering that as above, so below, that we have all of this, not only riches in the entrapment of the material world of seductions and pleasures, but we also have the pleasure of the spirit calling to us to bring that down into this physical reality in some way. And the devil is here because the 5 of Cups. The devil is clarified, Sagittarius, by grief, mourning, disappointment. So that's a good clarify. It shows that this toxicity, whatever is going on right now for Sagittarius in February has to do with, um, we see that the Six of Cups, something from the past, something from childhood, maybe having been innocent about something. And the devil is clarified by the Five of Cups, that you're looking at life with this gloomy disappointment, sadness, looking at your losses of what didn't go right. And it's just saying that it's time to see the silver lining in something, maybe, Sagittarius. Because my intuition says with the Six of Cups, you'll have, wow, a progression to the Seven of Cups. Well, here in this deck, the Seven of Cups, this angel is reaching toward the stars. So in this Seven of Cups is saying, take those childhood happiness, that feeling of belonging and joy and safety and friendship, and reach toward what you desire. It's a choice is going to be made. And you have many options, but go for that star that's bright for you, that fulfills you in some way, that's connected to the past good feelings. Maybe something about your childhood is coming into focus now. And at the foundation is the Fool, because the devil is with the Fool. And that is showing, again, Sagittarius, this is a powerful reading because we see the devil being emphasized again with the Fool. So the Fool is saying, don't let these fears from the past, or past embondagement to something that was toxic, or just being so obsessed with work or the physical world that you forget about your innocence. And the Fool is at the foundation. There was a leap of faith. There was taking a new beginning on. And the devil shows up, which is that it seems like it's something toxic at the foundation of whatever this choice is that you're having to make right now, and that there was a lot of disappointment in the past about something. And at the crown, what your higher powers want you to know, Sagittarius, is the Queen of Cups. Use your intuition. It's with the Three of Cups, with that celebration, with friendships. Bond with others, celebrate, find that happy time with friends. And use your deep, intuitive, nurturing self-love, self-awareness, caring for self, being a deep listener, counselor. That's what's coming down as the possible outcome of this inquiry that you're bringing here, Sagittarius, today. And so why is this Two of Pentacles something that you're leaving behind in the past or not as important? Because justice, well, something has come into balance, and the Two of Pentacles is a balance card as well. So it's saying that justice was served in the recent past, and you've balanced out something very well in the material way with work or with a situation that you've been trying to juggle. And it's saying that justice has come. And justice is about balance. You see the scales, but it's also about truth. So it's like balancing the scales of justice, balancing the truth. And that was something that's coming in. It was in your recent past for you, Sagittarius. So use your insight to think, what was that? And take that, whatever's coming to you at this point, to why is the King of Swords? Because he also holds his sword of justice, truth, and higher intelligence, wisdom. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card of weighing things out in your mind, going back and forth between two things. In this card, it shows this figure of a woman has a bird's nest out of a tree with two birds. It's saying that you're kind of caught up in your head in this going over and over something, waiting to get clarity. But since this is clarifying the King of Swords is saying use your higher intelligence to make a clean decision, because the Seven of Cups is also a card of choice, and this is a card of making a decision. But maybe with the King there, and you've got Justice, is that it's hard to maybe take your blindfolds off and see what is coming to your awareness. Something is balancing out. And it could have to do with the devil, with these toxic energies or toxic relationships or behaviors or habits that are holding you back from letting that King come in with authority, intelligence, and higher wisdom to make a decision. And the Wheel of Fortune is how you see yourself in this situation, with something changing, a whole new world in your favor, something divine timing, bringing something amazing for you. And you got the Knight of Pentacles, which is a great card because this knight is very loyal and works hard and puts in the time and is dutiful with the physical world, and knows that if I really work on this and keep doing this, that I will succeed. I will have fruition. I will have a stability. I will have abundance. And the people around you or your situation that you find yourself in your environment is the Knight of Cups. That's the knight in shining armor. That's an announcement of love in your environment. Bringing in gentle feelings, tender feelings, deeply connected to the emotion, artistic. That's your environment and the world. Something's closing out, and especially since you've got the Wheel of Fortune and then you've got the World, it's saying that whatever you've been working on for many years, a whole cycle, a whole chapter, perhaps a whole book has ended. You're moving, Sagittarius, from one phase of life to another, and you're closing it out successfully and with a lot of recognition. And your fear is that you're going to have some kind of mental conflict, either within yourself or with the people around you, but that there's going to be some fighting, and especially around how you speak or how you're spoken to. And that's the King of Wands. Well, that is clarified by this king, this masculine energy coming in that is charismatic, that is very popular, goes after what he wants, is very loving and generous, an entrepreneur, goes after what he wants, but has a lot of gratitude for others, and others have gratitude for this king. So that is clarifying the Five of Swords. Some of this fighting maybe is around passion. Maybe it is around different ways of thinking about using your energy, taking leadership of how you do things. Because at the advice or what is coming is the Five of Wands. A lot of change here with the wheel, 2 5s. And that's the King of Cups. So you got both the King and Queen of Cups as the crown or answer. And these are, as we know in tarot, they're not gender specific. It's all about vibration and energy. And it's just saying that you are being asked to go deep into your deepest oceanic feelings and be there balanced in your emotions, where you can make good decisions but also know what you feel. But you're not going to let the turbulence of the ups and downs of life, Sagittarius, make you not understand and use those insights and intuitions to in this sense of competition or having to fight for what you want. It's saying use your heart, use your deep feelings and emotions to guide you. Well, that's a beautiful reading and so very powerful. And let's get a fairy message to sum up and have as a gift for you to take away as you go into February 2024 for Sagittarius. And the fairies want you to know autumn. Autumn might be an important time of year for you, Sagittarius. And it's saying, in the fall season, Sagittarius, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. Well, that's awesome. So be aware, be shining toward autumn where you will find that fulfillment, Sagittarius. And that is the time of year where everything is golden. So you're moving toward that, and you see how this young man is holding this fairy, and there's so much light. So it says surrender, and something amazing is going to happen to you in autumn, Sagittarius. Well, I so enjoyed your doing this reading, and it's very powerful. You do need to watch out for any kind of toxic habits or any kind of entrapment with relationships that aren't serving your highest and best. But you've got a lot of that cups energy of intuition and knowing how to counsel yourself and love others. And you're bringing that. You have all of the, you have the, so many of the cards of the cup suits. You have the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So there's a lot in this whole realm of the feeling of emotion, of the watery realm. And you do have this Knight of Pentacles who can, and that's you. You're going to be the one who, slow and steady, you're going to work hard and make this happen. Because in your environment is the world. Something is closing out. The Wheel of Fortune is moving to you to a whole new destiny. A whole new karmic cycle is coming. And that is so beautiful. And so you've got this coming in autumn. It's total fulfillment. So let me know in the comments box if any of this relates to you and how you are receiving this message today. And so Sagittarius, thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this reading, and visit me for a personal reading at ingridsinsights.com. And we're all in this interconnected field together, learning and growing, and learning how to look at those deep shadows and the toxicities of our lives, so we can bring our whole heart and soul to our next chapter of life and watch it unfold with grace and beauty. So bye-bye, Sagittarius, and see you on the next reading.